it's another episode of Shred for Summer, and we're here to talk to you about some of the questions you've been asking us and to tell you how you've been doing in this past week.
Yes, so this week you will be pleased to hear you smashed it and you beat last week. So this week, collectively, you lost £43, whereas last week it was £40. So let's keep upping it. Let's smash next week and beat this week, right?
Maybe we can get £50 next week. Now that's incredible. That's £70 the first week, £40 the second week, £43 the third week. That's a very large person's worth of fat that we have lost entirely. Well done.
Yeah, that's good. So keep going. This is where you need to really find your grit on like that third, kind of fourth week. This is where you start getting your cravings. And also, a massive well done to those who logged into our Shred for Summer War Room last night. Our first War Room. We had a gathering of the clan, of the tribe. There were like quite a few of you last night, actually.
It was wonderful just to see everybody and get to know people, and for people to get to know each other and to see.
Yeah.
And it was great seeing somebody was there swigging their protein shake, and another person was talking about how they got past their cravings. And that's what we want to talk about in some of our question and answers, because by now you should be starting to get to the point where in the next week your cravings become under control. If you've been diligent about dealing with carbohydrates and not eating the simple sugars and not eating the white bread and the white pasta, if you've been cutting back and increasing the protein in your protein in your food, then by now you'll start losing those horrible cravings. You may feel a little bit hungry, but really it's no big deal. If you're still craving, it's probably because you've been cheating a bit on the carbs. So watch out for those and cut them off this week. Be brutal, wring their neck, and next week you're going to be fine.
Absolutely. So one of the questions really that we're going to deal with this week is regards to fruit and vegetables. Would you like to explain?
Yes, of course I would. So fruit and veg are wonderful. They're part of our diet, and we were asked questions about why and when should we eat them. Now, hunger, of course, is a big problem. Vegetables, in each of your meal plans, there is an allowance for vegetables. Now, if you eat more than that allowance, that's okay. So as long as you're not smothering them with butter, and as long as you're not frying them, if you're just steaming them or boiling them, you can eat as many vegetables from now on. We are giving you freedom. Permission, as many vegetables as you want, and potatoes are not a vegetable, people. Potatoes are a starchy carb. They are not a veg. So we're not talking about potatoes here. We're talking about green veg.
Yeah.
Okay. Broccoli and white veg like
cauliflower
and so on.
Always like a game.
You can
carrots, peas.
You can eat as much of that stuff as you want, and that's going to help you as you go on. Now, fruit is a different matter. Fruit. The reason we love it when we're dieting is because it contains sugar. Now, the sugar it contains is locked up inside it, and as long as you're eating the whole fruit, you're okay. So an apple contains a lot of sugar in the apple juice, but if you're eating the apple and the skin and everything, then the fibre that's in there is slowing the digestion down. You don't get an insulin spike, and it's good, it's fine to eat. But if you overeat on fruit, you will still get fat. So if you notice, we shunt all of our fruit into the beginning of the day. So the fruit is either going to be eaten at breakfast, where the bulk of it is. There may be an apple or a banana mid-morning or for lunch. But what you can do if you're smart, and this is a pro tip here, is if we are going to work out mid-morning, what we'll do is we won't eat the fruit for our breakfast, but we'll save all of our fruit until just after we've worked out, and we'll eat it with our protein shake.
So good.
By doing that, not only is it great, and it refills all the muscles with energy again, but there is practically no insulin spike, and it won't get turned into fat. So that's a great time to gorge on your fruit just after you've worked out. But otherwise, keep it to the beginning of the day. Don't overdo it. There's still quite a bit of fruit in there, that's fine. But vegetables, you can knock yourself out.
Veg unlimited. So that's just a little life hack from us to you. Stay tuned for our next War Room. So I think we're going to do that in a couple of weeks' time.
Monday week it's going to be.
Yep, so our next War Room, stay tuned for that. Don't forget, veg unlimited, limit the fruit and the time of day, and we will see you next time. And don't forget to send in all your stats to us, Saturday and Sundays when we need your stats. Sunday, the latest for your stats, and then we will be sending you out an email afterwards. Well done, Shredders, we're so proud of you.
Good stuff. You've been watching Shred for Summer. You are one of our shredders, and if you're not one of our shredders, get in touch with us and we'll see what we can do for you, okay?
Yeah.
God bless you. Have a great summer.
Later.